piteously lament the untimely fall of virtuous Lancaster. Cursed be the hand that made these fatal holes. Cursed be the heart that had the heart to do it. More direful hath betide that hated wretch than I can wish on adders, spiders, toads, or any creeping venom thing that lives. If ever he have child, abortive be it, prodigious and untimely brought to light, whose ugly and unnatural aspect may fright the hopeful mother at the view, and that be heir to his unhappiness. If ever he have wife, let her be made as miserable by the death of him as I am made by my poor lord.
Oh, stay! Use the better course and set it down.
What black magician conjures up this fiend to stop devoted charitable deeds?
Villain, set down the course, or by St. Paul I'll make a course of him that disobeys.
My lord, stand back and let the coffin pass.
Unmannered dog! Stand thou when I command, or by St. Paul I'll strike thee to my foot, and spurn upon thee, beggar, for thy boldness.
What? Do you tremble? Are you all afraid? Alas, I blame you not, for you are mortal, and mortal eyes cannot endure the devil.
Sweet saint, for charity be not so cursed.
Villain, for God's sake, hence, and trouble us not. For thou hast made the happy earth thy hell, filled it with cursing cries and deep exclaims. Oh, gentlemen, see, see, the dead man's wounds open their congealed mouths and bleed afresh. Blush, blush, thou lump of foul deformity, for 'tis thy presence that exhales this blood from cold and empty veins where no blood dwells. Thy deed, inhuman and unnatural, provokes this deluge, most unnatural. O God, which this blood madest, revenge his death. O earth, which this blood drinkst, revenge his death. Either heaven with lightning strike the murderer dead, or earth gape open wide and swallow him quick, as thou dost swallow up this good man's blood, which his hell-governed arm hath butchered.
Lady, you know no rules of charity which renders good for bad, blessings for curses.
Villain, thou knowst no law of God nor man. No beast so fierce but knows some touch of pity.
But I know none, and therefore am no beast.
More wonderful when devils tell the truth.
More wonderful when angels are so angry. Vouchsafe, divine perfection of a woman, of these supposed evils, to give me leave by circumstance, but to acquit myself.
Vouchsafe, diffused infection of a man, of these known evils, but to give me leave by circumstance to curse thy cursed self.
Fairer than tongue can name thee, let me have some patient leisure to excuse myself.
Fouler than heart can think thee. Thou canst make no excuse current but to hang thyself.
Say that I slew them not.
Why then they are not dead, but dead they are, and devilish slain by thee.
I did not kill your husband.
Why then he is still alive.
Nay, he is dead and slain by Edward's hand.
In thy foul throat thou liest. Queen Margaret saw thy murderous falchion smoking in his blood, the which thou once did bend against her breast, but thy brothers be beside the point.
I was provoked by her slanderous tongue, which laid their guilt upon my guiltless shoulders.
Thou wast provoked by thy bloody mind, which never dreamt on aught but butcheries. Did thou not kill the king?
I grant you.
Dost grant me, hedgehog? Then God grant me too, that thou mayst be damned for that wicked deed. He is in heaven, where thou shalt never come.
Well, let him thank me that hope to send him thither, for he was fitter for that place than earth.
And thou unfit for any place but hell.
Yes, one place else, if you will hear me name it.
Some dungeon.
Your bedchamber.
Ill rest betide the chamber where thou liest.
So will it, madam, till I lie with you.
I hope so.
I know so. But, gentle Lady Anne, to leave this keen encounter of our wits and fall somewhat into a slower method, is not the causer of the timeless deaths as blameful as the executioner?
Thou art the cause, and most cursed effect.
Your beauty was the cause of that effect. Your beauty which did haunt me in my sleep to undertake the death of all the world, that I might live 1 hour in your sweet bosom.
If I thought that, I tell thee, homicide, these nails would rend that beauty from my cheeks.
These eyes could never endure sweet beauty's wreck. You should not blemish it if I stood by. As all the world is cheered by the sun, so I by that. It is my day, my life. He that bereft thee, lady, of thy husband, did it to help thee to a better husband.
This better doth not breathe upon this earth.
He lives that loves thee better than he could.
Where is he?
Here. Why dost thou spit at me?
Would it were mortal poison for thy sake.
Oh, never came poison from so sweet a place.
Never hung poison on a fowler toad. Out of my sight thou dost infect mine eyes.
Thine eyes, sweet lady, have infected mine.
Would they were basilisks to strike thee dead.
I would they were. For now they kill me with a living death. Those eyes of thine from mine have drawn salt tears. These eyes never shed remorseful tear. I never soothed a friend nor enemy. My tongue could never learn sweet, smoothing word. But now thy beauty is proposed my fee. My proud heart sues and prompts my tongue to speak. Teach not thy lips such scorn, for they were made for kissing, lady, not for such contempt. If thy revengeful heart cannot forgive, lo, here I lend thee this sharp-pointed sword, which if thou please to hide in this true bosom, and let the soul forth that adoreth thee, I lay it naked to the deadly stroke, and humbly beg the death upon my knee. Nay, do not pause, for I did kill King Henry, but 'twas thy beauty that provoked me. Take up the sword again, or take up me.
Arise, dissembler. Though I wish thy death, I will not be the executioner.
Then bid me kill myself, and I will do it. That hand which for thy love did kill thy love shall, for thy love, kill a far truer love. To both their deaths thou shalt be accessory.
I would I knew thy heart.
'Tis figured in my tongue.
I fear me both are false.
And never man was true.
Well, but put up your sword.
But shall I live in hope?
All men, I hope, live so.
Vouchsafe to wear this ring.
To take is not to give.
Look, how this ring encompasseth finger. Even so thy breast encloseth my poor heart. Wear both of them, for both of them are thine, and if thy poor devoted suppliant may but beg one favor at thy gracious hand, thou dost confirm his happiness forever.
What is it?
That it would please thee leave these sad designs and presently repair to Crosby Place, where, after I have solemnly interred at Chertsey Monastery this noble prince, and wet his grave with my repentant tears, I will, with all expedient duty, see you. I beseech you, grant me this boon.
With all my heart. And much it joys me too to see you have become so penitent.
Bid me farewell.
'Tis more than you deserve. But since you teach me to flatter, you imagine I have done so already.
Sirs, take up the course.
Towards Chertsey, my noble lord?
No. Was ever woman in this humor wooed? Was ever woman in this humor won? I'll have her. But I'll not keep her long. What? I that killed her husband and his father, to take her in her heart's extremest hate, with curses in her mouth, tears in her eyes, the bleeding witness of her hatred by, and nothing to back my suit at all but the plain devil and dissembling looks, and yet to win her. All the world to nothing. Ha! Hath she forgot already that brave prince stabbed in my angry mood at Tewkesbury? And will she yet debase her eyes on me, that cropped the golden prime of this sweet prince? On me, that halt and am unshapen thus? I do mistake my person all the while. Upon my life she finds, though I cannot, myself to be a marvelous proper man. Howbeit charges for a looking-glass, and entertain some score or two of tailors to study fashions to adorn my body. But first, I'll turn yon fellow in his grave, and then return, lamenting, to my love. Shine out, fair sun, till I have brought a glass, that I may see my shadow as I pass.